President of the Fourth Republic, Justice Annan, was made the Speaker of Parliament, a role in which the distinguished gentleman distinguished himself, earning the respect of all sides of the House. And of course, until he retired during J.A. Kufuor's presidency. 5 years later, in 2006, the distinguished gentleman passed away. Now, look, I'm telling you this because so much has happened in our recent history to punch holes in the character and dignity that the world used to associate with the Ghanaian identity. Today, we are the nation that airlifted cash to our footballers, the nation that is poisoning its own water bodies just for a few people to make a buck. We are the nation that victimizes vulnerable people for personal gain. This cannot be the Ghana that goes down in history. This cannot be the Ghanaian that goes down in history. So today, I want us to hold up this great Ghanaian, Justice Annan, to our scrutiny and remind ourselves of what dignity looks like. He stood tall in the center of our society, earning our respect, and by that virtue, earning our commendation. My name is Kojo Yankson, and I am a Ghanaian. That means the quest for national dignity begins with me. Good morning, Ghana.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi, myjoyonline.com. We're also live in all 16 regions of Ghana on X Spaces and Facebook. This morning, Finance Minister to table bills for tax cuts in the 2025 budget this morning in Parliament for their immediate repeal.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be going to Parliament to submit the bills. I believe Parliament will be able to take it through certificate of urgency.
Well, we'll hear for reviews of the budget from the business community as well. Now, former Sanitation and Water Resources Minister Cecilia Dapaah is expected to retake the stand today after revealing her domestic workers stole over $750,000 from a storage room.
The accused persons, according to Madam Cecilia Dapaah, stole 300,000 euros of her cash.
We'll also bring you exclusive details of how President Mahama convinced the military regime in Burkina Faso to release more than 25 truckloads of maize and other cereal imports seized in the wake of a blockade by Burkinabe authorities.
The 23 trucks have been released, and they have assured President Mahama that the 8 will also be released very soon. So like I'm saying, the stakeholders will look at it and get it to actualization.
These and more with me, Mamiesi Nyamiche Thompson, but we'll also bring you business later.
Yes, Mamiesi. Finance Minister Dr. Cecilia Dapaah rolls out fresh measures to complement Bank of Ghana's efforts aimed at containing inflation and stabilizing the cedi. Details on the Joy Business Report.
We'll be right back. The Finance Minister is set to lay critical bills before Parliament to formalise the scrapping of select taxes outlined in the 2025 budget to ease the financial burden on businesses and individuals. In Parliament yesterday, he scrapped some taxes, including the much anticipated betting and the e-levy tax. Dr. Cecilia Dapaah told Evans Mensah on PM Express last night that government is committed to fostering economic growth and providing the much-needed relief to Ghanaians. But first, here's a wrap of the budget by James Adeji.
The biggest announcement by Dr. Cecilia Dapaah has been the scrapping of series of taxes, including the betting tax.
We will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winning from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax. We will abolish the electronic transfer levy, e-levy. We will abolish the 10% withholding tax on betting.
But while some taxes are going, others are coming in.
Government will work with the stakeholders, including the private sector, to roll out a technology-driven solution to reintroduce road tolls this year.
Beyond the taxes, this is how government intends to spend in 2025.
We will provide a cedi equivalent of $279 million as a revolving fund for the Ghana Gold Board, who allocated an amount 200 million Ghana cedis to support the victim of tidal wave disaster that recently displaced residents in certain parts of K2 South constituency.
In addition to the many debts government will be paying this year, the Bank of Ghana also needs a bailout of over 50 billion Ghana cedis.
The Bank of Ghana is also seeking an amount of 53 billion Ghana cedis as bailout to be able to address their negative equity challenge that they face.
James Savage's report for Joy News.
Well, later this morning, the minister will head to Parliament to start processes to repeal the taxes. He spoke on PM Express on Tuesday night.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be going to Parliament to submit the bills. And I expect Parliament to take them under certificate of urgency. If they do, tomorrow, repealing the taxes will be 1 clause each. So, and I'm repealing the betting tax, for example, is very easy. The e-levy, all of those things that you are repealing, quite easy. I believe Parliament will be able to take it through certificate of urgency. And if they do, His Excellency the President will sign them immediately.
And here, the Finance Minister, Dr. Cecilia Dapaah. Meanwhile, there have been positive reviews from the business community on the budget. First, here's go to President Dr. Joseph Obing.
The fact that some taxes have been removed goes well for the business community. With this removal of e-levy and emission tax, for instance, means that emission tax is on the petroleum levy, and it will go in a way to put some money into the pocket of traders, VAT, and the reforms. And so, as it has been promised that we are going to have the reforms, that's where we have the significant impact.
Well, the CEO of the Association of Ghana Industries, Seth Chumakwabwa, has also been responding to the reliefs on industry workers.
We can't just say that because we have debt and we have challenges, we are increasing the energy cost so much. The fact is that the accumulation of the debt, I don't think it's only due to the non-adjustment of tariffs. There are so many reasons that have accounted for it.
It is imagined that the West African Gas Pipeline Company, WAPCO, has cut gas supply to some power generators. 2 weeks ago, WAPCO shut down for maintenance exercises and resumed services a few days ago. But speaking to Joy News on the sidelines of the 2025 budget presentation, Energy Minister John Jinapor revealed that the gas transporter is not delivering gas at full capacity because of debt owed by government.
Perspective how we can deal with the 80 billion cedi liability currently impacting the energy sector. As we speak today, WAPCO has curtailed gas supply to 60 mmscf because of our outstanding liability. How we can deal with some of these issues, and more importantly, how to reduce the mounting debt stock and ultimately reverse the trend and turn the sector around.
Former Sanitation and Water Resources Minister Cecilia Dapaah is expected to retake the stand today to testify in the ongoing trial over missing monies from her home. On Tuesday, she told the Accra High Court that her domestic worker stole over $750,000 from her storage in her first testimony since the hearings began in 2023. Joy News' Latif Idrisu reports.
Madam Dapaah also told the court that they stole 200,000 United States dollars from her. In a separate incident, they stole 210,000 United States dollars. And then there was also the Ghana cedis. That was 300,000 Ghana cedis and then 50,000 Ghana cedis. Madam Cecilia Dapaah told the court that the accused persons stole 12 of my neck chains valued at $24,000 US. Again, the accused persons, according to Madam Cecilia Dapaah, stole my gold bangles valued at $14,000. Again, Madam Cecilia Dapaah told the court that the accused persons, quote, stole my gold earrings valued at 15,000 United States dollars. These are the valuables that Madam Cecilia Dapaah has told the court today that these suspects stole from their home at here in Accra.
Ghana's special envoy to the Alliance of Sahel States, Larry Bevlo-Latte, has confirmed that President John Dramani Mahama successfully resolved disruptions caused by Burkina Faso's military-imposed export ban on grain and cereals. He shared these updates in an interview with Blessed Soga on Connect Africa.
There is a common understanding, to ensure the free flow of persons and, goods and services. So I think
so those differences have been
I think that President Mahama has, effectively ironed that out. For instance, there was a situation of some 23 and then 8 trucks of beans that were seized. The 23 trucks have been released, and they have assured President Mahama that the 8 will also be released very soon. So like I'm saying, the stakeholders will look at it and, get it to actualization.
Now, poultry farmers are adapting innovative strategies to tackle heat stress and protect their investments, which were severely impacted by rising temperatures in recent months. Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin reports from Doma for our Climate Focus series.
Extreme heat has devastated farmers here at Doma East, wiping out flocks and leaving many with losses or even debt. In the face of adversity, these farmers have found hope and innovation in the most unlikely of places. Christiana is one of the poultry farmers.
Heat stress impacts our finances significantly. It results in high mortality rate, causes the eggs to become very soft and break easily, and leads to reduced egg production. The veterinary team led by Robert is doing an excellent job, and they visit regularly without needing to be invited.
Farmers like Christiana, alongside many others in Doma East, are adapting new cooling systems to protect their investments. This combination of cooling techniques and tree planting is proving to be an effective solution.
Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin's report on our Climate Focus series, bringing us to the end of this morning's bulletin. I am Amia Sinyamiche Thompson. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.